My desire was to walk out of the hospital. It didn't happen. In fact, it took me 15 minutes to get from my chair into the van with the aid of a wooden plank. When I got home, I'm like, 6 months. That's my desire. 6 months came and went. 1 year is my desire. 1 year came and went. A lot of people came up to me like, Griff, your dream is delusional. It's been over 20 years, you guys. It's been over 20 years, and the experts told me that I would never walk or stand again. Vince Lombardi said that man cannot dream himself into character, he must hammer and forge one for himself. I didn't walk when I left the hospital. In fact, 2 years went by. My grandmother lived with us, and she got around the house with a walker. I finally was able to feel something, my muscle twitch right there in my hips. So I grabbed the walker from my grandmother. She was sitting down at the time. And I got up, and I focused on what I could do, not what I couldn't do. And I lifted my hip, flipped it forward, flopped it down. Lifted my hip, flipped it forward, flopped it down. I went the distance of the parallel bars, and it took me half an hour to get there. I turned around, I'm like, help? She's like, I'm in this lazy boy. Return trip was an hour. I eventually got to the door. I went out the door. I got to the road. I went down the road, and my neighbor would say, Griff, you were moving so fast, I had to put my hand up to see if you were moving at all. What we do today on a regular basis was once deemed impossible in the past. My question to you now is, are you ready and willing to take the steps necessary to change your present to improve your future? There's a casual way and a careful way. Which way do you want to take? With such swagger. No, in all seriousness, we can conduct and orchestrate the song that sings to our soul. We can get to that door. We can open it up. We can go through it. We can chase down our dreams, even at a snail's pace. Dreams do come true if you have a definite desire, dedication, and determination to do, even while dealing with disappointments. Attitude determines altitude. How high are you ready to fly? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So take that step and fly as high as you possibly can imagine. Impossible? You're possible. Thank you very much.